This is for you, my friend, who is leaving the safety and routine of the norms to not only navigate through the challenges that will come, but to thrive through them. The point of being in this human experience is to learn and grow with an imperfect body and mind. Each challenge, whether from birth or because of interactions in this existence, are lessons, if we allow them to be. I used to have a dream, the same dream, over and over, many times a month. I shrugged it off, blaming my preoccupation with superheroes and damsels in distress. Well, I learned that I was wrong. This dream always started out similar. I would be running, which I didn't like to run when I was young, across a field. The field would often be at my elementary school, Pine Street Elementary in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. Quite often it was this field. I don't know why. Sometimes I would be running from bullies or with a feeling of lead in my legs and my calves. But sometimes I would be running to something with a feeling of needing to save someone. But it was always that similar running across this field, either towards something or away from something. Like I said, I had this dream so many times over the past 30 years that I no longer can keep track of which beginning went with which ending. Will you help me try to put this together? So picture this. You're running, usually wearing school clothes or street clothes. As you are running, you feel that something inside of you is slowing you down. Is it lead weights? Is it your muscles lacking the strength? Either way, you know you need more speed. So naturally, when you don't feel you can run any faster, the next logical move is, yes, you guessed it, flap your arms like a bird, of course, thinking that somehow this up and down vertical motion will somehow increase our horizontal speed. As you build up your flapping speed, feathers start to grow from each palm and then continue down your amazingly flailing arms over your forearm, and then your biceps and triceps start to be covered with these thick eagle feathers. For some reason though, you just continue to run and flap with no anxiety or worry over the fact that you are sprouting feathers. These powerful feathers continue to envelop your deltoids and your pectorals, transforming your upper torso into a brilliant black flapping symphony. Somehow, you naturally know what to do with these newly grown wings as they caress the air and throw your body hurtling through the sky in such a controlled and acrobatic style that one would think that this was a daily occurrence. Of course, you must do a few flips and dives through the playground, celebrating your freedom from the clutches of gravity. You question, how high can I climb? How fast can I dive? Soaring high above the playground, the field, and gravity, this newfound freedom empowers you to reach for new heights in any arena. You were born an eagle. Does this sound familiar to you? Have you ever felt like you were running either away from something, the past, limitations, or have you been more running towards something, such as goals or expectations, but it just seems that you can't run fast enough? Fortunately, I can relate to both. Running away from my mistakes or limitations that I once accepted as binding, or running towards goals or needs or expectations for the month that always ends faster than I'm able to reach those goals. I believe that each trial, and this is why I said fortunately, each trial is an essential stepping stone to our legacy or our life's purpose. And if we allow it to, it can make us into a stronger person so that we can pay it forward and help others through similar circumstances. I have questioned myself though. If I had an eagle inside me all along, why did I keep running for so long before the attempt to flap? Why did I push so long before I soared? I believe that we have a tendency to try and just push harder, work harder. If we aren't achieving our goals, we say, I'll work longer hours, I'll get a second job, I'll make it happen. Wouldn't it make more sense to look at what we're doing and then to adjust, preferably sooner than later? If we are on the wrong trajectory and just push the gas pedal harder, we are still going to miss the mark, just at an accelerated, exhausting speed.